So we've got full stop as part of that. Whereas if we were not to specify this here, it would only produce words themselves. So we can specify words here, or characters here if you like. So I could say an ampersand, and if I was to say an ampersand and a full stop, I'd say this is an example string and this is a tutorial. You can see that when we refresh, we have a few things. So we've got this is an example string, and so we've included our ampersand as a word now that we've specified it in here, and also we've specified a full stop. Now you don't need any commas or anything for this, they're just literally the symbols next to each other. So I could put an exclamation mark, for example, an asterisk, anything I wanted, just next to each other. And you can also see the full stop's been included on the end there inside tutorial. Again, let's say separate that full stop and refresh, and you can see that's been included as well. So this is the string word count function and the many ways that you can use it. We're now going to move on to string shuffle. So let's go ahead and get rid of this, and let's change our string back to how it was. Okay, so the string shuffle function, let's go ahead and say string underscore shuffled equals, it is written like this, so it's str, it's the same as many string functions, str underscore shuffle, and we're only taking one argument here, and that's just the string. So we're taking in a string, and what we're doing is we're shuffling it. Now I'll show you what this does when we preview it. So we're echoing out our shuffled string, and you can get an idea of what happens when I click refresh now. Okay, so what it's actually done is it's just taken each character of the string and it's randomly shuffled it. So let's keep refreshing, and you can see that shuffling each time. Now, why might this function be useful? Well, in the past I've used it for, let's say I was uploading a file and I wanted to give it a random generated name. A great way to do this is to actually use this str shuffle to shuffle the file name of your file, obviously without the .jpeg extension or the .png or whatever file you're uploading, but you can always add that extension on the end. But string shuffle is great for just randomly generating you know, some text, but giving it a sensible value as well. So instead of, say, generating a massive random number or an MD5 hash, you can use this string shuffle to shuffle some characters. Another really useful way of, well, a useful use, if you like, for this function is, let's just say our string was a collection of, let's say, letters and numbers, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I won't bore you with the rest of the alphabet. And then we could do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What this is actually going to do is it's just going to generate a random sequence of letters and numbers. So let's go ahead and refresh. You can see that it's just generating a random sequence of letters and numbers. Again, really good for a randomization of, you know, of say a file name or a / say you had a website that created a shortened URL. What you might want to do is say string shuffled equals this shuffle, and then you might want to actually split this string in half. So what we could do is we could come and say, well, we could use the substring function. So what we could say is, let's go down here. So we could say half is equal to substring. So using the substring function, we're feeding in the string shuffled value. And then what we're doing is we are giving it the start and the mid value. So this would be the string length of the string. So this is equal to half of the length of the amount of, you know, characters. Or you could just simply say 10, for example, if you wanted a 10 characters returned. Let's say 5 for now so we can see the difference. Let's refresh and you can see, oh no, what's happened here? Oh, sorry, yeah. So echo half, what we're actually doing is we're just returning a few characters. So this is really good for a random character generation. And in this example, I've shown you string shuffle and the substring function as well. However, here you could say string length of the string divided by 2, So that will cut this in half. So we've got half of whatever is in our string up here. So there's many ways you can do this. Obviously, you can use different string functions with different string functions to create a really nice effect for useful things. So that's the use of the string shuffle. That's a really nice way to use that function. We also have something not similar to this, but something that you may struggle to find use for. Personally, I've struggled to find use for this function, and it's the str reverse function. So let's go ahead and change this string to, this is an example string, for example. Str reverse, and then we can echo out string reversed. Let's go ahead and change our variable name here. Reversed. So what we're doing is we're reversing the string using this string reverse function, and then we're just echoing that out. So let's go and have a look at that in our browser. Pass error on line 7, so that's going to be me. Yep. Okay.